to Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain. The last we left off, we had just gotten out of the hospital and all that, and we are going to be getting on with the first mission. So let's do that. Let's start with that. It does start out with a cutscene between everything, so it'll pretty much just jump right into that. So. Yeah, the other mission task is actually pretty hard to do. It's don't get hit by the man on fire and whenever you're escaping. That one's pretty hard to do. Just to let you know though. That's what the other one.
My name's Ocelot. Big boss. You know who I am. A certain man gave me a job to do. Two, actually. First was to get you out of that hospital. The second was to rescue the man himself. You remember? Your partner 9 years ago, Kazuhira Miller. 9 years back, your private army came under attack by Cypher. You were considered dead. Until today, that is, when Cypher found you. And it's not just them. The whole world wants you dead. You'll have to join up with Miller. Build that private army of yours one more time. It's your only chance. First, we need to save Miller. He's in Afghanistan.
Afghanistan?
What, you can't keep up with world affairs in a coma? 4 years ago, the Soviets invaded Afghanistan. The Muslims are fighting back with Western support. Miller was training Mujahideen rebels when he was captured by the Soviets. The Reds' 40th Army. Troop strength somewhere around 100,000. The squad holding Miller set off near the Pakistan border yesterday. Now, in 3 days, they'll reach the Soviet garrison. They'll be interrogated for a few more days, and it's off to a lager. Or left to rot in a ditch on Afghan soil. I give him 2 weeks. The job didn't mean anything to Miller. He only took it on to keep you safe. Well, there's our ride. It's a whaling ship. Had a pretty good deal on her once the IWC started raising stink. Now 7 days to Port Qasim, another 3 overland. So we won't have much time once we're there. Don't take too long getting used to your new self. Hang on. Ha!
No, he's got to build up all his muscle mass and all that again. Yeah, and then he gets his new robotic arm, which I can actually create a couple of them. I don't think I actually have any points though. What I'm planning on doing though is going through doing a lot of the story missions and then occasionally branching off and doing some of the side ops, because some of the side ops you do need to do, but they count as story missions. So like it varies. Like a lot of them don't really happen until later, but like much later, but it'll make sense the more I go through it, so don't worry. Kinda missing a finger. Alright, now I haven't actually played the first mission in a while. Let's hope I remember where everything is. I'm gonna try and do it as stealthily as possible, so this probably won't end well. Alright. Alrighty. Let's get this started then. Flames. Alright.
The area ahead is under total Soviet control. Miller's been captive for 10 days. Not much time left.
Weather will clear shortly.
Storm's passing. Getting used to it? 9 years on ice. Solo infiltration of the Soviet main ground forces. Should be the perfect one. Kazuhira Miller is being held in Dawandehar to the north. Check its location now. Take out your iDroid. You see Wandi on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller. Only problem is, we don't know his exact location. Finding it is your first priority. Got your binoculars? Or should I say, your in-scope? See the village? Straight ahead? Alright, that's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, just give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it. That's Violo Village. The Violo Calais. The villagers fled the war and evacuated a while back. Since then, it's become a base for the Soviets' 40th Army. A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dawandehar. You may be able to pick up the trail there. It's worth a shot. Put a marker on it so you don't lose track of where it is. Good. Now you won't have to worry about getting lost along the way. You can't have much left in him. I give him 3 days, tops. If we fail, and he dies, we lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. If you just go charging into Dawandehar, you'll be putting both your lives at risk. See what you can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move. How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own. You're a legend in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself. Put those 9 years behind you, and return as Big Boss. That's how Koss would want it. I'll be sending additional intel by radio. Stay sharp. Not one of Miller's bodyguards survived. And they were good. All we found on the scene were their corpses and knees. They'll be missing them. And you're his only hope of getting them back. Now go! Let the legend come back to life.
Alright. It's been a while since I've actually used the horse. I don't use him too often. Alright. So we'll go. We'll actually need to stop coming up here because there are a few things you can actually gather. Start off with. So.
Hold it. There's a Soviet guard post. They're bound to be guards. Take a look with your binoculars. Put the enemy in the center of your field of view.
Why am I doing this? Alright. As you come into here, there's going to be some items in here that you can get. These rough diamonds, you use them as GMP. There's small and large.
Processed. They should come in handy sooner or later. Why not start gathering them?
You can use the rough diamonds to like upgrade your stuff and make more stuff. Well, I guess pretty much.
Sight, sound, keep all your enemy senses in mind. When you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly.
Alright, at this point you don't really have a whole lot of stuff, so take out this guy. Are you serious?
If you can learn how to shoot.
There we go. No, because the
Only
aiming's
bodies
so
out in
off.
the open. Find some place to drop them out of
Have you
sight.
had a chance to do sighting yet?
I don't have any of my actual stuff that I'm used to, because I'm so far in my profile. It's I have all the best stuff.
Now can you recap for me real quick? Just what you use to upgrade your stuff and everything?
You use rough diamonds to get GMP to
Boss, you don't understand what he said?
completely
I guess that makes sense. It looks like that horn stuck in your head has impacted the language center of your brain. If only we had a recruit with the Russian interpreter skill, we could get by with simultaneous interpretation.
Alright, you actually have to wait quite a while. You have to
walk
actually
the
beat
whole
this mission.
wilderness on foot? Use
Yes,
your
I am.
horse.
But you actually have to wait until after you beat this mission in order to get the Fulton balloons, so that you can actually start taking people. Until then, you're just pretty much... Where's the horse? Alright. Until then, it's gonna take a while, so...
You're almost at the enemy outpost, Vialo Village. The village is crawling with enemy soldiers. Don't just go waltzing in. Start with some recon.
So
Is
come
there
up this
anywhere
way.
that overlooks the village?
Just so that you're pretty much above everything. Ah, this is actually a pretty good spot.
Look at where the enemies are stationed. Look at their gear. Take it all in. There should be a command post somewhere. See any buildings with tighter security? If there are clues to Miller's whereabouts, I'll bet you can find them in there.
Wow. There it is. Alright, those are actually like the only two guys that we can see right now.
A parabolic antenna. There could be intel files of some kind in there.
Yeah, that's pretty much where you have to go. The first time I actually did this mission, because I wasn't really used to the controls. I hadn't played Ground Zeroes for a while, so whenever I started, I couldn't function properly, doing everything. So I'm gonna try and not kill like anybody, unless I absolutely have to. Or like if I run out of ammo for.
That's a type of medicinal plant. Bring it back to base. It's sure to be useful sometime.
This gun, then I'll have to, but I'm gonna try not to, because I don't wanna kill anybody. Alright, let's see. These guys can hear your footsteps even when crouched, so you have to be careful with that too. Like simple stuff like that can give you away, which sucks, but it's also what makes this game so realistic. there's anything in here. Don't really. Yeah, no, there's nothing in here. Alright, wrong one. I need to go up the ladder. Alright, these make it so that whenever you unlock the cardboard box, which you will after this mission, you can actually transport yourself between the different areas. It's a lot quicker than any other way of traveling. So, that's just a little helpful tip. Oh, that was nothing in here. Alright, I grabbed it. Alright. Alright. Shutting that off right now has absolutely no effect because it's daylight. So don't even worry about that. Unless you're doing this at night, don't worry about it. Because all it does is shut off the lights and you don't really need to do that right now. Feels as if there's something in here. Yep, guess not. Ooh, a large one. Sweet.
Sun's down already. It goes without saying that darkness is good for infiltration, but your vision will be affected just the same. Keep your guard up, or who knows when you'll bump into an enemy.
That's why we have night vision goggles, which is, I use them like all the time, and right at this moment, they're not the best. They actually suck. But later on, if you upgrade them enough, you can actually use them during the day and all that, and during the day they'll be treated just like thermal goggles, and then at night it's a combination of thermal and night vision, which is awesome. But we don't get that luxury yet. We have to wait for that. Oh, what was that? Diamond. Sweet. Alright, those go to outside. Let's get these. Yeah, because pretty much at the start of this, you have like nothing at all. So it's best to investigate and get as much stuff as you can. And the first mission, it's fairly easy, so you don't really have to worry about anything. It's just investigate. All right.
Hey, that's...
There's the suppressor. Triangle. All right.
So you picked up an intel file. Now we know where Miller is. I'm marking it on your iDroid.
I'm just gonna advance through. I'm not too worried about a lot of the stuff. I know I'll be fine later on. So I'm gonna just continue on through. Get this one quicker. If you go into there, there's going to be a bunch more materials to use. So feel free to get those. It's up to you. And then there's also going to be more stuff. I think in here. Yeah. Just grab those. All right. Like if you had the time, then go through and search everything. They really don't care for the time for this one, just as long as you feel comfortable with your controls. So I'm gonna head. I believe take the. Oh, all right. Doesn't really matter. If I go up there, I think there's actually more intel and all that up there. And I think there's also going to be a prisoner, but I'm not too worried about that right now. And after each mission, all the stuff that you needed to do will unlock. So like you can't go in. Like this is all the stuff that you need to do, but you can't exactly see all the stuff that you need to do. So, but after the mission, everything will just come up, so you don't have to really worry about it. Right. And then there's pretty much always going to be guys, one way or another, just walking around. So be careful with that. Just all you have to do is just sneak up and around. Their vision's pretty bad, so you don't really have to worry about it.
Just give me a call. A Soviet soldier. A lot of them came from Central Asia before, but lately they've been using more and more Russians. Simple, really. There's less hesitation to pull the trigger if they're not fighting their own race. Morbid cynicism, but it gets results. That's humanity for you.
Alright. Up here is just a mini camp, so it's nothing too bad. You can actually just go up there, if you...
It's an enemy guard post. Watch yourself.
If you decide to do this, like come back and do this later on to get a better ranking, I recommend having a sniper rifle, having fun. You don't have to, it's, you know, just whatever. And this, even then, you can really just sneak around, you don't really have to worry about too much stuff.
That's tarragon, a type of medicinal plant. It contains trace amounts of a benzodiazepine derivative that's the active ingredient in pentazimine.
Look at all these guys sleeping on the job. Got it. Alright. Then, yeah, normally I'd actually take all these guys, but you don't have the Fulton recovery system yet, so you kinda can't. Alright, and then that should actually be it for a while. You should just be able to go up to the, most of the time he literally just comes from nowhere, so. Oh, this way. I think you can actually get there just taking this way. And there's no patrols here, so you don't really have to worry about them. And then here's a pretty good vantage point for you to...
You've reached one day. They've got Miller locked up in that town. Check your iDroid for his location. I hope to hell he's alright. He's not your average client.
Miller is literally right there. So just scope out the area. Make sure, you know... Yeah, hold on. This would be a little bit easier. Nope, because it doesn't have thermal. I don't even... Alright. Alright. There are a lot more guys than this, so like a lot more. Like there's a lot of them are probably up there hiding, so alright. This would also be a good spot to just sit back and snipe people, so. I'm gonna do this the quickest way possible. Yeah. Go to sleep. Alright. Alright. And there's Miller. Right here. Then later on there's actually a side op. Where you come in and you rescue Hideo Kojima. So that's pretty
God.
it's pretty nifty.
No more use for me, huh?
Yeah.
Gaza, it's me. I'm here to get you out. Snake. They do something to your eyes? No, it's just bright as all. What took you so long? We'll talk, but not here.
You've secured the target. I'll send the chopper to get you out. Make your way to the RV. You can check the location on your iDroid.
You serious? There we go. Alright. Oh jeez. You came out of nowhere. Alright, I'm not really gonna explore this area much. I'm just gonna try and get out of here because you have to get over here and then the skulls come out
Magic words, boss.
and they're a pain.
I've been waiting 9 years to hear him. Kept you waiting, huh? Come on. Say it for all time's sake.
Oh, alright, yeah, because the skulls come. Alright,
Arriving shortly at LZ.
We've got to look ahead. There's something I want to show you.
This is Pequod. On station at LZ. Ahab, do you read me? This is Pequod. There's a gas covering the LZ. We can't land. Pulling back.
Gas. It's them. Boss, watch out. It's the skulls. Don't let them find us.
Boss, whatever that mist is, it's all around you. We can't see through it. I'm changing the RV so it's outside the mist. Get over there. The chopper will be waiting.
alright. This is really hard to do. I had to, like, the first time I did it with a decoy. I don't think I actually even have. I don't think that would work. don't think this is gonna work. Yeah, I'm gonna just do it this way. I don't really care. What are you doing? Come here! Alright. Because this is gonna be annoying. Actually, if I can... If I can get them both to come down this way, I'd actually be able to. That's not gonna work. This is still like really awesome.
You've got to lose him.
Are you serious?
Arriving shortly at LZ.
Whoa, whoa!
What?
This is Pequod. Have arrived at LZ. We'll stand by.
Okay, so just to recap, Kaz was tortured for information. They cut off his arm and his foot.
The mist is cleared, and it looks like they're gone.
Those things. That's the unit that attacked us before. They came at us real fast in the same kind of mist. I bet survivors from 9 years ago were wiped out.
All right, put Miller in.
But it's them.
This is
No
Pequod.
mistake.
An obstruction at the LZ preventing me from landing. Request immediate removal.
Alright. And then that's the end of this one, and I will do the next one quickly.
Gaining altitude.
Alright. See? Hey, that's not that bad. See, and look how much GMP we have, so. We're growing quite well. Alrighty, the credits, and then Kushima Productions. This is actually at the end of like every mission. Each mission is like a chapter, so.
We're headed for the Seychelles. That's where our new home is now. Hey. That was some operation we had, huh? 9 years ago. Carving out our own world. Making our own future. And they took it away. rebuild it. Make a new place. Together. That we can call home. Yeah, we were dogs, all right. Slinking around out of Cypher's sight. Digging up whatever kind of dirty money we could find. You name it. We did it. You see this? Diamond Dogs. Our new home. A phantom of our former selves. Triumph. Death. We weren't allowed either. Yeah. I remember it all.
My mother base in Peace Walker was like awesome.
Snake. Why are we still here? Just to suffer. Every night, I can feel my leg, and my arm, even my fingers. The body I've lost, the comrades I've lost, won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there. You feel it too, don't you? I'm the one who got caught up with Cypher. A group above nations, even the US. And I was the parasite below, feeding off Zero's power. They came after you in Cyprus. Then Afghanistan. Cypher just keeps growing. Swallowing everything in its path. Getting bigger and bigger. Who knows how big now? Boss. I'm gonna make him give back our past. Take back everything that we've lost. And I won't rest until we do.
Approaching Mother Base.
Our new Mother Base. I don't know how long it'll take, but I'll make it bigger. Better than before.
God. What should I do?
Boss?
Tell me. Tell me like you used to.
Things have changed, boss. We pull in money, recruits, just to combat Cypher. Rubbing our noses in bloody battlefield dirt. All for revenge. The world calls for wet work, and we answer. No greater good. No just cause. Cause. Cypher sent us to hell. But we're going even deeper.
I know. I'm already a demon. Heaven's not my kind of place anyway.
Dogs of war for 9 whole years. That ends today. Now you're not sleeping, and we're not junkyard hounds. We're diamond dogs.
Let them talk.
We can crush Cypher, boss. And you can build the army that can do it.
Just one thing, Kaz. This isn't about the past. We're fighting for the future.
Come meet me, Kane. This base belongs to you now. That's enough. This isn't the time.
2 + 2 = 5. 2 + 2 = 5.
This base belongs to you now. Make Diamond Dogs the force it deserves. Like any organization, we need good people, and we need to make good use of their talents. Miller asked me to lay that out for you. Start bringing people in. Use this. It's a Fulton recovery device. When you're in the field, use it to extract any soldiers or prisoners you want back here. And we'll see if we can't persuade them to join the ranks of Diamond Dogs. Go on. Test it out on the staff. Anyone can join. Now approach him and extract him. Go for the extraction complete. You can only Fulton recover someone if they're not resisting. No dead bodies either. They don't make great recruits. The staff member you just extracted will be assigned to the team best suited to his abilities. See for yourself. Open your eye droid. Select. So that staff member was placed on the R&D team. The R&D team is in charge of developing all kinds of weapons and items that'll support you on missions. Take a look at the development list.
Select weapons items under the development heading.
That's the R&D team's development list. See the item called cardboard box? Didn't seem much use to me, but Miller was adamant that you'd want it on the list. The last word in infiltration technology, or so he said. In any case, we don't have the manpower to develop it just yet. We need more staff on the team. Go extract a few more people. You can also Fulton extract individuals you've knocked out. Why don't you try knocking someone out with CQC next? Show them how it's done. Good. I suppose that works. Extraction complete. One thing I should mention. Fulton extraction...
I'll just take out the stuff.
You can determine the chance of success by approaching the person you want to extract. If you want to be sure you can get them out, best carry them to the chopper instead. Boss, now that we have more people on the R&D team, its level has gone up. They should be able to develop the cardboard box now. Open your iDroid.
Select weapons items under the develop.
Now select cardboard box and start development.
Development has finished. You can have the support unit supply you with weapons and items you've developed. Think of it as your own personal delivery service.
Said you'd know what to do. Try it out. One last thing. The staff members you extracted were all placed on the R&D team, but that was Miller. If you think they belong somewhere else, you're free to move them around. That about does it. You won't make any GMP or find recruits hanging around here. Board the chopper when you're ready for a mission. Open your iDroid and select a landing zone. Tell it where to pick you up. Or if you're still in the mood for knocking guys on their asses, you can stay around here a while. Give the men some practice. Just come pay me a visit. Boss, let's practice your CQC. Begin by grabbing. Thank you. Some light. Not quite. Thank you, boss. Pull any punches. Give it another try. Thanks for that, boss.
Hold on.
Thank you, boss.
There's stuff I want to make.
Thank you, boss. Pull any punches.
Alright, what? Oh, come on. Alright,
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Grab someone. You're free to do as you like. Interrogate him, knock him out. Stretch that much.
This is Pequod. On station at LZ.
the cool thing is though is that you can actually use, you can interrogate your staff members to find out if there's like any diamonds or anything like that in the area, which is awesome.
Gaining altitude.
Alright, I'm gonna make some stuff and then I'm gonna call it a day. Go to work. Oh, fun.
Extraction arrived at Motorbase. Development project has been added.
Desert Fox and for the okay. Alright, I'm skipping that.
Boss, I know you haven't been back long, but I prepared a list of missions for you. Open your iDroid. Here's Snake.
I'll play these all later, so. Man.
I've taken the job offers Diamond Dogs has received and made a list of those I want you to consider. Which ones you accept is your call. The objectives of the missions I've added are prisoner rescue, facility sabotage, and high-value target elimination. Probably all a walk in the park for you, but they should help you get back on your feet. I put the mission details on a cassette tape. Refer to it if
we'll
you
come
decide to
here
accept the
and
mission.
then
We'll receive GMP for completing missions, and extracting soldiers and prisoners will boost our ranks. Building up Mother Base is the first step to achieving our goal.
that's
If that
it.
means wet work, so be it. We're gonna have to get our hands dirty. I hope you're rested up, because we're not stopping. Not until the pain is gone. The future of Diamond Dogs is in your hands. We're counting on you, boss.
Alrighty, then I don't have bandana yet, so alright, let's go at night. I enjoy doing the night missions. Well, doing them at night, it's easier and a lot more entertaining, in my opinion. I'm gonna start this though, and then I'm gonna create some stuff, so I can get a lot of stuff. Alright. A Hero's Way, Episode 3. I'm trying to think what this one is.
Your target is a Spetsnaz detachment commander.
Okay.
Your orders are to take him out. With skills like his, it'd be a shame to waste him. But I'll leave the method up to you. Boss, make your way to Deshago Calais and eliminate the target.
Yeah, this one, it's eliminate them from 100 yards away, or extract them. Those are two optional things. And there's also a couple other ones. Alright, let's develop some stuff.
Be careful down there, boss.
Alright, that's gonna take 18 minutes. Alright. I really should. You know, I'm not gonna worry about that yet. Alright, yeah, I don't, like, even in my other profile, I don't really use a whole lot of, like, trying to think, which is the one that I'll upgrade. I think it, yeah, it's this one. I'll upgrade this one multiple times, and then, because it's the main one, it's the one that I use the most. And then whenever I get, what you call it, it's this guy who's like a master weapon dude. After you get him, you can actually customize your weapons to however you want, and it's awesome because you can actually put a suppressor on like pretty much everything you want, and you don't really have to worry about it. I'm not gonna make that. I don't like the shield too much. Alright, just getting rid of these freaking notifications. Level 8 stealth camo. Yeah, we have stealth camo that we can get early on, and then yeah, I mean, R&D team level 20, level 22, that's not bad. It doesn't last too long, but, you know, it works, and that's really all that matters. Alright, I am also gonna do a sniper, and I'm gonna do C4 because you actually need these later on, and I'm not gonna worry about these yet. And is there more stuff added?
Please specify project.
Oh, alright. Yeah, usually, like, I don't really use the sniper a whole lot until I get a suppressor for it, so I won't use the sniper until I can get this, which level 18 R&D and 18 intel, so that won't take long for me to get, because I, like, Fulton everybody at the beginning, and then later on, after I find out how good everybody is, then I'll... Oh, wow. F. Alright, alright, well, I'm gonna end it for now. Thank you for watching. If you like it, feel free to click the like button and subscribe for more. I'm gonna be doing this one, and I need to finish Until Dawn also. I'll be doing some GTA Online stuff, and I'm still gonna work on The Evil Within. I only have one part up for that. I think it's like the first 2 chapters I have. So I'll probably work on chapter 3 and chapter 4 next, and then I'll put that up. So yeah, thank you for watching. Toodles.